In your opinion, why do a lot of black men go for white chicks?
I mean, in my opinion, black girls, no offense, they just like have more attitude.
Hi, I'm delegate number 6234915 of the Black Caucus. My name is Dewan. How are you? So you know how in her questioning, she never said anything about why don't you date black women? She said, why do you think black men go after white women? But yet your immediate response was to say an offense, yet saying no offense, and then go ahead and defend black women and continue to perpetuate the stereotype that black women are angry, etc., etc. This is why I go hard for black women on and off this app. Because of defect brothers like you. So you can date whoever the fuck you want to. That's your business. But if it comes at the expense of you downgrading or putting down your own race to make someone else feel better, no. Especially some thumb. Because I've seen your comment section, fighting for your life, agreeing with everything that she's saying, but then you're on this apology tour. Do better.
In your opinion, why do a lot of black men go for white chicks?
So I know y'all may have saw that video, but basically he's saying a lot of black men will go for white women because black women have more attitude, blah, blah, blah. We heard it all before, don't care. But I was listening to this podcast, and Van Lathan from TMZ, I think he got a real interesting take. So hold on, look at it.
This is what happens sometimes. You're chasing freedom. And the freedom that you're chasing is defined by America, right?
Right.
And so you look at your experience as black as being less free. There are things you have to worry about that white people don't have to worry about. There are things you have to consider that white people don't have to consider.
Right.
And you start to look at, and once you get to a point as a black man, especially a successful black man, where you've transcended certain things, where you playing ball, you're doing all of this stuff, sometimes it might feel like you're actually out of having to care about some of these things that you used to care about. And people who still care about them, you might not relate to them anymore. So you meet a white girl, right? And she seems free in all the ways you want to be free.
Because she been free forever.
Because she doesn't have to worry about it. There's nothing that she does that ends up being a judgment on her, right? There's nothing that like a white, give you an example. I'm from South Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Gardere Lane. Not a safe place. White dude riding through my neighborhood is safe. Because if we killed a white guy in the neighborhood, too much heat.
Yeah.
White guy riding through Bocage in Baton Rouge is safe. If you killed a white guy in Bocage, too much heat. Wherever the white man goes, he's safe.
Right. Wow.
So there's so many different things that are going on in his life. There's a different way that he acts. Because he doesn't expect to get killed. He doesn't expect it. For black ladies, they have got to prioritize protecting themselves.
Absolutely.
So
because they could be killed and no one gives a fuck.
They can't let you treat them a certain way. They can't let you talk to them a certain way. They can't let you do all of that. And if you sit here like, yo, man, why you bringing all this with you? I'm past this because I'm a rich black nigga, and now you want some chick that reflects that. A white woman might seem like an aphrodisiac and something different to you. Now, that to me is incredibly problematic, because what we have to really be able to do as a people and as a community is lean into our experiences and understand how we free each other.
All right, back with your part two, since he couldn't answer the first time. Let me ask it again. In your opinion, why do a lot of black men go for white chicks?
I mean, in my opinion, black girls, no offense, they just like have more attitude. Not that white girls don't have attitude, but I think black girls have more attitude. And I don't know, for me, myself, I'm just more compatible with a white woman, I guess. I don't know.
We're going to translate that. Black women won't put up with my bullshit, but white women will. So I run to white women because black women will not allow me to get over on them like white women will. Also, some of us want to be in the same placement that white men are in, and some of us actually want to be white men. So being with a white woman is the closest we can get to that. Some of us haven't dealt with our self-hatred issues, and when we date black women, we're forced to see it. And that makes us uncomfortable. So we'll go to white women or non-black women because we cannot mend ourselves. I fixed it. You're welcome.
Black men go for white chicks.
I mean, in my opinion, black girls...
The original video is gone, so I had to stitch my own video. But I kind of want to talk about this a little bit. And this is probably going to be more directed towards white women, specifically ones who date black men. If you've ever had a time in your life where you were dating a black man and you asked him, why do you go for white girls? And the first thing out of his mouth was, well, because black women. Do y'all not see a problem with that? Like, why isn't he bringing up what he likes about white women? Why doesn't he answer the question by saying, well, you know, I just love how white women can do this, or I just love this about a white woman? Why don't they ever lead with that? And instead they lead with, well, because black women don't do this, black women don't do that, black women do this, black women do that. Do y'all not get offended by that? Because this wording makes it sound like he didn't actually want to end up with you. You just happened to be the last resort because he couldn't handle his equal.
Black men go for white chicks.
I mean, in my opinion, black girls.
If you haven't already, I would go watch Kaylin's video because I'm just going to add on to what she said. He then goes to say, not to offend anybody, that black women have attitudes and that he's just more compatible with white women. Boy, do I have a lot to say. Usually men with this mindset can't get with black women. I've had a guy, a black man, who got upset, his ego shattered because I rejected him, and he proceeded to say that it's okay that he don't like black women. I'm also just confused as to why black women were brought into this conversation. She asked, why you like her, honey? Why do you like white women? It's like y'all just can't stop thinking about us. And for you, Miss Mama, to even ask a question like that, we know what you're doing. It's almost like white women get bricked up at the sound of black men putting down their own women. It's giving massa vibes. And for those who would claim that it's preference, how a preference comes to play when you like everybody and you don't hate your own. A preference is liking and looking for somebody for a specific type of personality, interest, hair type, hair color, different eyes, height, whatever. But to hate your own and look for somebody based on skin color, it's really sus, bruh. It's giving you fragile. It's giving immature. It's giving hate. You have internalized hatred for yourself and your people. It's giving, I want to be a white man. It's giving, I can't control my surroundings, but at least I could control this white woman because I can't control a black woman. Y'all are weird, and that's why I be giving y'all the side eye when I see y'all walking around with your white girls, because I don't trust both of y'all.
We do not care.
I just want black women to stop trying to do more, trying to be more, burning yourself out. Stop doing anything that's not lifting you up. Wasting time with people who can't give you what you want. Some of us literally have master's degrees, bills paid, everything. Have a family, house, car, kids, everything. Still feel like it's not enough. Who taught us that it's never enough? Like, when do we set the limit for when we can finally stop? Working multiple jobs, feeling like we haven't done enough. Like, we always get on this hamster wheel where we don't know how to stop and look back at our lives. We set this long-winded goalpost, and as soon as we complete it, we gotta go further. We've done enough, we can stop now.